552 Pekkas go to war, and the results are predictably unpredictable. Welcome back, fellow Clashers, or if it is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by for the 552 Pekka War. That is right, my full attack clan is back at it, this time with all Pekkas. And now what I did was I encouraged our members to attack with as many Pekkas as they felt comfortable with. Well, maybe a little more than they actually felt comfortable with, but as many as they thought they could possibly use and still come out with a reasonably successful attack. Now, of course, some did better than others, and what episode would be complete without a Galafail? But up first is Jello from Full Attack, and you can see he picked a pair of purple Pekka to start this attack and clear some of those surrounding structures, and then sent in his main attacking force right down the middle. The only units that aren't Pekka were the wizards from the clan castle, and it's a good thing he brought a few wizards because, of course, the Pekkas and the king otherwise helpless to stop that air attack. And while it looked momentarily like they were headed right for the town hall, they veered off towards the right, all of them in a big tight group. But look at those wizards in behind. It looks like they might be successful in taking down the town hall. The mortar is down, there go the skeletons, and now a few units have split off and come back. So we've got two groups now. One group headed right for the town hall, the other group under rage, clearing out those other defensive structures. The wizards and the king, one Pekka or so, finishing off the town hall for the first star. 49% damage, so the second star is imminent as well. We've got a few Pekkas on the far outside clearing those outer structures, some in the center clearing the center enclosure, so things looking pretty good right now. Lots of health left on lots of Pekkas, but they are so slow moving and so slow to attack that sometimes that can be their downfall. And of course, the other worst enemy of a Pekka, a hidden Tesla, of which it looks like there are 3 still on the battlefield, and it looks like a couple of the Pekkas are going to get fried on the right-hand side. Yes, and that leaves only 3 Pekkas and a level 10 king left to try to clear all of these structures. And now we're down to 2 Pekkas and the king. Doesn't look like Jello is going to be able to pull off the 3-star, but a very solid 2-star war attack. I have to give him credit for bringing out 8 Pekkas to the battle and still managing to grab 2 stars. So Jello gets my personal vote for most heroic attack with the most plentiful plurality of Pekkas. But we did have another very solid Pekka attack from Timothy of Full Attack, this time with 6 Pekkas, the 6th being in the clan castle. So it left him a little extra room to play around. He's got a golem, a few wall breakers, wizards clearing those surrounding structures this time, and then everybody pretty much right down the middle. There is a well-placed rage spell, getting that dragon out of the way again with the use of the wizards. Now the wall breakers did not manage to get that town hall enclosure open, so that may become a problem. We have to wait and see what happens after the gold storage and that air sweeper go down. Everybody in there, and now they are headed indeed to the town hall enclosure, so that is a great sign. There is a weakened wall. The first star for the town hall has become a certainty as they move in, everybody together taking out that town hall. Now Timothy saving his last rage spell for as long as he can. He wants to make sure he enrages as many of those remaining units as possible. Now they split off into 4 different walls. Which wall? Okay, the bottom wall goes down, a large group go through there. And this is looking pretty good. The Barbarian King's Iron Fist in action. The last rage spell off on the left. And now, fortuitously, all of the Pekka have split off into different groups. And that is going to make for an extremely effective clearing of these last structures. 52% damage, plenty of time remains. And this attack replay is a great example that there are just certain facets of the battle that cannot be controlled. Just getting a bit lucky having all of those units from the center go out in several different directions. If they had not done that, you're certainly going to see a 2-star instead of 3. But now you can see 3. Okay, now just 2 groups of units remain, but they're on opposite ends of the battlefield, and that should mean that they are going to be able to get every single structure down. 86% damage, and the 3rd star is imminent. Units closing in on those very last defensive structures. The Tesla, the mortar, and the archer tower are going to be the last to go, and Timothy is going to wrap up a great Pekka-based war attack. 6 Pekkas, 3 stars. But not to be left out, Galadon participated, purposefully placing purple P.E.K.K.A.s primarily on the battlefield. This is my first of 2 war attacks. For both attacks, I chose 6 P.E.K.K.A.s, the 6th in the clan castle, 1 golem just to try to help things out, 2 rage and a lightning this time, and a pretty well spread out base but not very well upgraded, so I certainly had an advantage. And trying to use those wizards as sparingly as possible, making sure those outer structures are down. I've got 8 wall breakers, but really only a couple of enclosures that I need to get through to make sure that I can get to that town hall. So here comes the rest of the attacking crew headed in towards the center. All of those outer structures down, wall breakers targeting the correct wall. Rage spell hopefully is going to get them through several enclosures. 1, 2, please go to the center next. And they don't. They go off towards the side. And that's unfortunate. Hopefully we can get back towards the center at some point. The lightning spell on the clan castle troops going to try to get that balloon out of the way. Wait, there's no way to get that balloon out of the way. So we can only hope to outrun it, or maybe, there we go. If it just hangs on that golem, it won't be that much of a disaster. Now, unlike the last attack, all of my P.E.K.K.A. are finding strength in numbers, and that's not helping things out. We really would much rather see them spread out and not, of course, waste that rage spell completely, avoiding the town hall and working their way around the outside. Now, the one saving grace to this attack is the fact that most of those defensive structures not very well upgraded, and now they choose to go through the wall back towards the town hall enclosure. And here comes that pesky balloon again, but this time I've got a couple of wizards, and they should, there it goes, take that balloon out of the picture. So there goes the town hall. 81% damage. Things are looking pretty good as long as we have enough time remaining. Now, late in attacks like this, it is often those enclosures, the remaining walls, that are the biggest hindrance to achieving that 3rd star, but we've got a few wizards left shooting over those walls. The last Tesla out of the way. 3 structures remain. Wizards down to a giant bomb on the right-hand side, helping out as they can. There we go towards the last 2 structures. Got to get through that wall for that last mortar to go down. There they go through the wall, closing in on the mortar. Will they get it in time? And the mortar goes down, and that is the 3rd star. 6 more P.E.K.K.A.s, 3 more war stars. So we've got time for 1 more attack, and that will be my attempt with 6 more P.E.K.K.A.s against a Town Hall 9 that's pretty well upgraded. Now, usually in a case like this, 8 versus a well upgraded 9, I'm just hoping to try to get in and grab the Town Hall by itself, but with only 8 wall breakers, it's going to be very difficult to get through 3 separate layers of walls. The outer layer is down, so hopefully those last 5 wall breakers, is there any chance they can get to the last 2 layers? Everybody is going to come in. We're going to try to time that rage spell to grab the last wall breakers and accelerate everybody in towards the town hall. Here they come. 2nd layer of walls is down, and no remaining wall breakers to get through that 3rd layer of walls. So that is about it. Everybody moving in close to the town hall. There is a lightning spell. There's the last rage spell on the hopeful area near the town hall. And it looks like we're going to get through that wall because of the clan castle troops. We're in the town hall enclosure, but as the smoke clears, there is almost nobody left. Everybody just vaporized in that confrontation. And just as quickly as this attack started, it ends. 29% and no stars. And that right there was more like the tale of this entire war. We did get demolished. Thanks again for the members of Full Attack for participating and being good sports about this. We kind of knew going in we didn't have much of a chance of winning. And thanks to you guys again for watching to the end of this episode. Congratulations. Don't forget to check out my other episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, and favorite for daily Clash of Clans content. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow with more Full Attacks. Galadon, is it true the last time you walked out of the museum, the alarm went off?